Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I think I might be getting the flu because my throat is on fire. So yeah, I think that's why I'm talking funny. But welcome to a makeup and sip video. I think I did do one of these. Yeah, one quite a while ago. Yeah, when I started or when I did this video, the sole purpose was for me to learn or to better my makeup skills. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And our sip is Coke, but I think when I did it at the time, I was sipping vino. Yeah, we're just sipping Coke today. Now, prior to me doing this video, I did not check my makeup products, but now I'm actually finding out that I am missing a lot. Okay, so what I want us to talk about or to touch on is, I think something that happens to most of us, or something that most of us have experienced. So my friend and I were, and she was telling me about a recent experience that she had at her workplace, and that's what inspired today's conversation. So she was sharing that she worked at this place, and past tense, because now she no longer works there. She worked at this place for plus minus 3 years, right? Okay, that's good. And she recently had to leave it because of, for a lack of a better word, I would say, of an unhealthy environment. In the sense that, for some reason, things between her and her co-workers were constantly tense. There were constantly conflicts, quarrels, misunderstanding, miscommunication, which made the environment, would I use the word toxic? Yeah, actually I think that applies. And as someone who had worked there for so long, right, she was telling me that she would have thought that by now there would have been a difference. As we were talking, I don't know, man, I think the whole entire situation kind of got me thinking that I think this is something that most of us, like majority of people, have dealt with or are dealing with. Because I think I've seen a lot, or maybe not a reasonable amount, of such things being talked about over social media. I remember when I used to have Twitter, I would literally see people talking about them having to leave their workplaces because of the unhealthy environment and just how much it was affecting their mental health. And I was just thinking to myself that what could be the cause of such behavior? Because, guys, my thing is, we all know how South Africa is like, especially where the unemployment rate is concerned, and we know, I mean everyone knows just how hard it is to land a job in South Africa. So it then baffles me that as much as we know this, there are some people that wake up, get ready, and go make someone's life difficult at their workplace, to a point whereby that person would rather have to face and deal with unemployment than to have to every day grow and face such behavior. And where conflicts are concerned, is not to say that as people you can't have differences. You can have differences. People are allowed to have disagreements, or maybe not agreeing on the same thing. Fine. You have disagreements here and there, and also about probably related to a project that you guys are working on, and one person thinks, oh no, let's do it like this, and then the other person thinks, oh, let's do it like that. Right? That's fine. And there's a difference between that and constantly looking for ways to make someone uncomfortable. Constantly looking for ways to have a tiff, if I can use that word, with someone, or just always looking for trouble. Because also, we can't avoid the fact that, and this is me not trying to defend, but we also can't avoid the fact that yes, there will come a time when maybe there's an opening in a certain department for a position, right, that maybe majority of people want, and then there will be competitiveness because everyone wants that position in that specific department. Then everyone is trying to put their best foot forward, do more to get recognized, compete with their co-workers to be recognized, etc. And also, that is fine. But then, I think that in most moments when such behavior happens, it's probably because someone may feel threatened, in the sense that, oh, I think so and so might be thinking way better than I am, and so instead of that person wanting to do better, then they get threatened by that, and they try to make that person feel, again for a lack of better word, uncomfortable. They try by all means to create conflict. They try by all means to just always have something against that person because they feel threatened. And I think that this entire behavior can be changed, and I think that we are all capable of change, and we can all contribute to making the places that we work at better. Because also my thing is, right, that here you're a person, you are dealing with your own personal issues, your own personal things, and then again, I think other people have advised that, okay, you know what, maybe if you leave your things at home and just go have yourself a good day and forget about whatever personal things that you're dealing with, and only have to deal with them when you get back, you might feel, a bit lighter. But then, now, if this is you have your personal things that you're going through, that you're dealing with, and then you have this specific work environment that is also just adding to the personal stress or emotional turmoil that you're currently going through. Now, when those two meet, guys, everyone is bound to have a mental breakdown. Because if you did have a good, healthy work environment, your problems may actually seem better, right? Because you are waking up and you're living at home, and you're going to go to work and have yourself a good day. you've completely forgotten about them and you've been giggling the entire day. And then when you get back, you might actually find, okay, you know what, maybe these problems are not as difficult as I thought, and I can actually fix them. But now when you have to deal with the unpleasantness, the uncomfortableness of the work environment, combined with the personal things that you've got going on, everyone's bound to have a mental breakdown. So I think that, and I believe that as people we can change, right? And I think we can change by assessing ourselves. Just sit down and think, what is it that I'm doing, or that I may be doing wrong? In this situation, what is my contribution to the unpleasantness that is going on? Could it be the way that I address the other person? Could it be the way that I treat them? And once you've assessed that and you feel horrible, okay, maybe just a tad I may be contributing, then you work from that and you try to do better. Considering the fact that I don't have a lot of things, I think I did just fine. Yeah. So just to wrap it up, right, as I was saying, I genuinely and honestly think that we can do better. I think that we can try by all means necessary to create better working environments for not just ourselves, but for the next person and the next and the next and the next. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, watching all my videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, and most importantly, share with your friends, so they can share with their friends, and their friends can share with their friends, so that this channel can grow. And I will see you. I think we're gonna do more of these makeup and set videos, and also I think I need to do inventory and get more makeup stuff. Honestly speaking, I need to do it. So we are gonna do more of these.